When I first began to tell people about going to Kenya with the UT College of Social Work, many asked me if I was scared. I was not totally sure what to expect on the trip. I mean, I had an itinerary, but that was all on paper. I thought that it would be cool to meet new people and learn about social work programs overseas, but honestly, I was mainly excited to go on a safari. And as amazing as it was to see a safari at the end of the trip, what I did not expect was what I would love more than anything else: the people. So, come along with me on a journey full of unapologetic joy, an unparalleled level of community, beautiful singing, dancing, and loads of laughter. This is Kenya. Karibu.
Okay, we're gonna play Guess Where I Am based on the souvenirs that I have bought in the airport. These. But the best one, it's a ballpoint pen, but it's like London. Even though things have not gone as expected, Melanie and I have made it to the Qatar airport. Why is it so fancy?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
No. Look how fancy it is. Okay, so the first stop we're going to is the Nairobi National Museum. I'm so excited. There's all of these amazing, statues. Yeah! This is Avery. This is Ella. Hi.
Oh, Shannon.
Shannon's here too. Okay, we're going in now. But it's not a snake. But there's also turtles. This is so cool.
Hello there, Mr. Turtle. He says, I'm moving. I got places to be. Don't even worry about it. I'll be there in about 40 years. And what we have here, mates, is something deadly. But also, like, really cool.
Is he smelling me?
I don't.
I was gonna hold it. No.
No.
Another sandwich?
Can you take it off immediately?
Yes, right. Okay.
You're proud.
Picture.
Selfie time.
You are doing so good.
And then take this, like that, or this.
Wow.
I cannot hold a snake.
Oh, this is F. You're gonna have
You
a
are very
shot.
brave.
Should I like support him?
And you make that nice.
You are done. You finished. You are done. Bye bye.
Oh, look at you.
What did you sign up for?
Please hold, please.
What did you sign up
Look
for?
at that, look at that. Yeah. Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Kissing a snake.
Give me a kiss.
Yes. You can be that brave.
Yeah.
Got it. It's
Where's your hat?
my hat. Oh my gosh, I just felt its head.
Can I get your review of the snake park?
Awesome, amazing, 10 out of 10. Loved the girlies, they were sneaky.
And your review of holding a snake?
That was also crazy. I could
You have
feel
multiple.
I could feel its like neck. Like
Yeah.
I mean not neck. I could feel him on my neck is what I'm saying. And I could feel him like constricting like in
That
my
is crazy. Oh
That was
my
cool,
gosh.
though. I would do it again. Would do it again.
Would do it again?
Unless it like
Okay.
bit me, and then maybe not. But this one didn't. So
Oh my gosh. After learning about the history, culture, and biodiversity of Kenya, and watching others hold snakes from a safe distance, we made it to our hotel in the area. I loved learning about the country from our amazing tour guide at the museum. It was a fantastic start of the trip. But there was one star of the show on day one that I cannot go without talking about. This little chameleon guy.
yes.
You are a legend.
Did it.
Yes.
Oh, is he changing color? You got it, man. Just one step at a time.
God, what a metaphor for life.
Welcome to day 2. On this day, we went to visit GBAC, which stands for Grow Biointensive Agriculture Center of Kenya. Now, GBAC is really hard to put into words because there are so many amazing things that they do, but it all boils down to this.
They have a mission to help farmers in Kenya locally to grow indigenous seeds. They learn to save them, but GBAC does so much more than that, as you will see here now.
I think this is all over that farmers have been faced by so many challenges. And one of the challenges is agricultural inputs. Because when you want to grow food and you rely on external inputs, and they are normally very expensive, then farmers are not able to grow food the way they're supposed to. Because the soils, we say that the soils are dead. To show them the way to plant every seed. I have a plan to reduce extreme poverty hold, to lift up my country, to break free from the cold. I have a plan to empower women and youth, to give them the strength to lead with the truth. I have a plan to teach how to grow every tree, to nurture the earth, so our land can be free. I have a plan to improve our environment's grace, to breathe life into nature, to heal every space. I have a plan to teach our people how to save every seed, to guard what we sow for each future need. I have a plan to grow abundantly with grace care, to spread hope and plenty in the soil, in the air. With every step forward, with each hand in hand, I have a plan to flourish and heal this land, and have a plan to work with everyone. Now, this is our course event. We've done lots of collection of seeds from all over the country, trying to salvage the little seeds that have remained, that are disappearing. And then we bring them here and multiply them in our gardens, and then we take them back again to the communities. And of course, the farmer that will give out the seeds to is a farmer that has already learned from us how to grow seeds. Because we cannot give seeds to just anybody that will go and mix with other seeds. So they have to follow all the protocols of seed production. Yeah. So far we have more than 1,200 varieties that we've collected, and we're still continuing with the collection. The seeds that are out here are the ones that we are taking them out. Like today we planted some, tomorrow we plant some. If a farmer comes, we'll scoop a little and give out to the farmers with the arrow from here. All right. We just go there and shoot. There were no guns. Yeah. So, and then this is for preserving milk, for fermenting milk. Yeah. And so Kikuyus never used to drink raw milk or fresh milk. They only knew fermented milk. So you put it here, it stays for 3 days, ferments, and then that becomes very healthy for you. This is for drinking beer. This is a cow. This is a cacao farm. Yeah, this is for drinking beer. Of course, it is not wine or that or something like that. It's local beer. Yeah, it's made from a fruit tree that you soak in water and some honey and some sugar for 3 days. It becomes very concentrated. One of these knocks you down. So that when they come out of here, they have the skill all around. They know how to sew, they know how to do beadwork, they know how to mix, do tie and dye and all that. So that when they graduate, they can go and choose what to do. They want to become anthropologists, they want to become fashionists,
So if it stops, do you go back in? Yeah.
Kitty, kitty. There you go. There you go. You're a good kitty. Was that good? Was that good, kitty? Kitty, kitties. Kitties. Meow, meow.
Is your mother here? She ate all the food for herself. She didn't bring any for you.
She didn't bring any.
Maybe you're still drinking. I don't know.
You look very small, kitties.
Oh my gosh. I bet they eat good out here, actually. You know.
Oh yeah, I bet everybody.
Hello, kitty.
Meow. You're living the life.
Day 2 was amazing. Day 2, we got to see GBAC, which is probably the best nonprofit organization that I have ever heard of or had the privilege to learn about, truly, because this organization, what they are doing for not only farmers in Kenya, but every person in Kenya is so important. And it's not only preserving their culture and way of life, but it's helping their health, it's helping their well-being. And it truly just proved to me that knowledge is power. Samuel, who runs the organization, had said during his presentation near the end, no, I think he said it near the beginning. He said, "A garden is therapy." And that is a quote that I have remembered even until this day 3 when I'm filming this. That, yeah, a garden is like therapy because you get to watch something grow and you get to take care of it. And I just loved how much they're doing to try and preserve indigenous foods because, like, it really resonated a lot when he was talking about the difference between indigenous foods versus GMO or hybrid foods that are grown and farmed, because he had said that what initially has drawn a lot of farmers to choose in Kenya GMOs or hybrid crops is that even though they're more expensive to grow, which is true, they are, because you have to buy the chemical fertilizers, all of that, they grow very fast initially. But with indigenous foods, you have to put in more work and more time, and it takes them longer to grow. But over time, if you were to compare the two types of crops, even though the indigenous foods take longer to grow, they still
last so much longer and better than the chemically modified foods. And they can be easier to maintain once you get that process going. And it's like, I never think about food that I'm putting into my body. I have been very privileged my whole life to have pretty good physical health that I don't think about that stuff. And going to see GBAC and meeting the people there and seeing that they are all so passionate about how preserving the indigenous foods, it's more than just saying like, you know, that you want to grow things organic. It's not even about that. It's about preserving a way of life for them. And it's about preserving culture. And it's about just having some of the most important foods to them not be tampered with. And the fact that like he also connected some of the political issues that are going on that could be infringing on their rights to grow things, like with seed laws that he talked about. That stuff was just like, you could hear in his voice how passionate he was about this and how much he loves being here in Kenya and how much he wants to help people despite things like the seed laws happening. And so I remember when we did a reflection discussion with our class, which we're doing every night of the trip, Dr. Gatau had asked all of us to pick one word or two words to describe our day. And what I had picked yesterday was awe-inspiring, because that truly is the only way I know how to express what it felt like to see that place. And not only to learn about agriculture, which like I've never learned that much about before, but also to be able to see this sort of symbiotic relationship between everything there. Because even just, for example, chicken feed. They have chickens on their farm that they use to get eggs that they, of course, eat, for their food, for a source of meat. But they don't just go to the store to buy chicken feed. They don't do that. Instead, they have this whole natural process of what they do that includes, they have a certain kind of water lily that they're growing, that those water lilies can be added in with maize, which is, like corn. And also there's a certain type of fly that they breed, and other farmers can buy them too. And when they're in a certain larva or pupal, a certain stage of life, they take the flies, they dry them in the sun, and those dried bugs offer a lot of protein for chickens to eat. So they have all of these flies that they have this whole process that they do. And they have those, and they have the water lilies, and they have the maize, and they add all of these things together just to make chicken feed, so that their chickens that they grow, even though they're growing them to eat them, that the chickens are healthy and are well fed and well taken care of. And it's like, if they put that much effort and thought into chicken feed, it's like, that is such a beautiful thing. And seeing all of that yesterday was beautiful. So day 2 of Kenya is awe-inspiring. Day 2.
Okay, so we are on our way to the Bariki Community Center, which means to bless, and we're all wearing our class t-shirts.
We all got these matching t-shirts. They're so cool. It says change happens here, and we're going to do a community service project and meet all the people there. And the lovely, wonderful Dr. Gatau is who built the community center. Hello. We're on our way. Okay, so everybody has different jobs that they're doing. A lot of us are carrying these bricks. I am one of those people. So we are carrying these from here back there, and we go all the way over here. And then we have people who are here and they are paving. I do not have that skill set, so I am setting down these bricks.
They are doing job well done.
I'll take your picture.
How's it going, Tate? We're carrying these. Hi.
Okay, I had to put my hair up because it was getting too hot, but this is Tabitha.
Yes.
Hi. So we are meeting so many great people, and she works with computers.
Exactly.
Yes. What's something that you love about being here?
Now, I love working with the Baraka community. It has been a blessing. The students, see them learn new things every day. It's good.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You too?
Yes. Okay, I think I finally figured out what we're making. Oh, good. Which Dr. Gatau told me that it was a surprise, but I think she was just joking with me because everybody else seemed to know that we're making a patio.
We're laying down pavers.
Everybody else. I didn't know. I finally figured it out because people are laying down the bricks in a pattern. Hold on. It's in a pattern. I had no idea. I don't know how I didn't realize that we were making a patio, but we are making a patio. Okay. We're laying these. Okay. They go in a pattern. And they are great teachers. They taught us how to do it. Okay, so we have so much progress with the patio over there. It is basically done almost. So now Dr. Gatau came up with another cool idea that she wants to have something kind of like a playground for the kids. So we're making a V and they can jump from tire to tire. But we're trying to figure it out because the tires are different sizes. So we're trying to work it out, and then I think we're gonna paint them too. But stay tuned. So now we are painting.
We don't want your
We're now painting. How you doing, Ella?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not done by professionals. We are all professionals, right? Yeah.
We are all professionals.
We are all professionals.
So I'm trying to paint too. And we are professional. It's getting everywhere. It's getting everywhere. Oh well. There you go. Okay, now that we've been working on the patio for a while, we have tea. It looks like this. Hey! Hey! These are Dr. Gitau's niece and nephew. Hey Grace, how do you feel about the patio?
This is amazing. This
Yes.
is amazing. Good work.
Yes.
Wera ne wera. That means work is work.
Oh no, I spilled the tea. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's I can't. I filled it too full, I think. It's okay. It only spilled a little bit. Oh geez. Okay. Wait. This is good. This is really good. Oh, this is such good tea.
I know.
Let's go see. Whoa. Oh no! So, did I bump into you?
No.
Oh, okay. I am too clumsy. Hey, Ree.
Hi.
How do you feel about the patio progress?
I feel amazing.
Yes.
It looks beautiful.
It does. It's almost done too. It's like almost done.
And
Yeah.
it's a nice pattern.
It's cool. It's cool. And then we're having snacks. Hi. Hey, Jana. Hey. Boom.
Ready? Ready?
Boom.
Oh,
I don't have anything fun.
come here. Sandwich.
Hey guys! Okay, there's so much progress. It got totally done. So now they've ordered more, and we're gonna do all of this area the same as this paving after lunch. And I think we're going to lunch right now. I am so hungry. So it's lunchtime. Oh, asante sama. So much food. Oh no. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. It's food time. I love it. Hello, here we are. Yes, and we've got, ooh, this all looks so good. Thank you. Okay, now it's time to taste everything. I don't know what all of this is, but I'm very excited. It looks wonderful. The ladies here at the community center made all of this for us. So I'm excited to try. Okay, this is the bugali. This is really good. It's kind of like cornbread, but a different texture. But it's really similar to cornbread. It tastes like cornbread. And then here we have rice and vegetables. The rice is my favorite so far. It's so good. And then we have other vegetables here.
Like everyone says terrible too, but I love this meal. Really good. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe takes it as a lot. So learn. Like, I don't say that I mean about them, but they kind of are really like, oh, I hate those schools, I hate middle schoolers. But that's not for me. I just think that's because
She's saying she's like my mother. All of this food is so amazing. It's so, so good. Okay, so we're washing dishes. We've done all of these so far. We still have this left. Hey, James. Hey. Hey, Cynthia. Hi. Yes.
yeah, I'll leave it here for now.
Yes. Yes. It gets washed in the soapy water, and then yes, in the hot water. Yes, it rinses in soapy water, and then it rinses in hot water, and then it rinses in cold water. Yay! We still have this much left. Okay, I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try a new kind of bathroom, and I'm so excited. It's one that I squat, and I don't know if it's a hole or if it's something that has a hole in it, but we will see what it is like. I think they're gonna show me what to do. Okay, I'm like actually kind of excited to try this. Okay, so it's in here. Dr. Gatau said that we use a bucket for something. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I will review later. Okay, so I have used the latrine and learned something very interesting. So a pit latrine is like this little building here, and I guess in the US we would call it like an outhouse. And so you squat over that, and then that water you take and you pour it down into the pit. But here's what's cool. It does not smell anything like there's a latrine there or bathroom. And I've also learned that apparently because at this community center, there is different types of ways to go to the bathroom. There's the pit latrine outside. So, and they also have a toilet that's like a Western style, it flushes inside. And the pit that's dug very deep here for this latrine, it goes very, very deep in the ground and connects to the sewage line from the toilet inside the house. So if they have guests over here in Kenya, and the guest says something like, I'd like to go to the toilet, then that means you want to go inside the house to the bathroom that's more modernized and flushes. If you say you want to go to the latrine, they're gonna point you out here to this little building. But if you say you want to go to the bathroom, they're going to think that you want to take a shower. So this is very interesting, and honestly, I'd give it like a 10 out of 10 review, because straight up, this is cleaner than any porta potty in the US that I've ever used. It's like, it's very clean. You can't even tell that anyone's gone to the bathroom in there before you. So very cool.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're having tea again.
These are fire.
Okay, it is pouring rain outside, so Dr. Gatau said it's time to dance. So we're forming a circle, and I think people are about to start dancing. Okay, we are heading back to the hotel. Hey guys. Hey guys. What did everybody think of the community center? Oh my god.
Amazing.
Can't even start.
Oh my god. It's amazing. Dr. Gatau has a wonderful vision.
Yes.
Just absolutely fantastic.
Yes. It was so amazing, and all the people there were so great, so kind.
Yes.
Very sweet kids, very sweet parents, everybody is so warm and lovely. Yay! Okay, now we're going back to the hotel for some probably much needed rest. Okay, so for dinner tonight, we've got a chicken broth. You can see the steam coming off of it. And we also have spinach, mashed potatoes, chapati, which is basically like naan bread or maybe even tortillas. I don't know. It's like a flour bread. And then chicken. Okay. Let's try everything. Okay. Starting with the chicken broth. It reminds me of chicken soup for the soul. Very good. Very good. Okay. And then, girl, I've had this spinach before, so I already know I'm gonna like it. I love any of the spinach I've had so far. I love. It's so amazing.
I saw it on your face just now. It was great. You know that meme of that boy? He's like, I fucking love coloring.
Dude, I love this spinach. I love this spinach.
Same.
I love this spinach. Yes. And then we've got creamy mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
They are creamy, they are mashed, and they are potatoes. What more can you ask for? Chapati. I've had this before. I love this so much. And then chicken time.
Yeah, the chicken's really good.
Why does it just fall off the bone? Are you kidding? Okay. Girl, I can't. This is so good. This chicken, I'm obsessed with this chicken.
She's pretty busy.
Dude, literally KFC could never. They could never pull this off. Look at this. Look at that. It is quite good.
It was your first day doing my first day.
Meow. Kitty, kitty. Oh, sorry. I dropped my key. Kitty. Meow. 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 Hi. Meow.
I've got to say that genuinely, this has been one of the best days of my whole entire life. And
I say that because today was the first day in my life in I don't even remember how long that I experienced such pure joy and community and a sense of belonging and helping, and also living in the moment, because today made me realize that I don't really do that. I don't live in the moment. When I'm back home in the States, when I'm going about my day at work, I'm very in my head constantly. Like, I'm constantly thinking about things going on in my life, things that give me anxiety, things that make me stressful, things that I have to do, things that are going on, you know, like there's just, I am so in my head all the time. And even sometimes about the simplest of things, there are times that I'm very in my head about socializing with people, like being super anxious of like, am I saying the right thing? Am I making people feel awkward? Am I telling funny jokes? Am I being annoying? Am I being too loud? Am I being, you know, enough in any given situation? But today, I never, ever felt any of that. When we first arrived at the Briki Community Center, the way that they welcomed us was through song, and I've never experienced that. They sang, they danced, these are people I've never met in my entire life, and they were hugging me. There was a woman who during lunch told me that in Kenya, she is my mom. And there were older women that were calling some of my other classmates daughter and treating us like we're family, even though we've only just met them today. And we got so much accomplished with the community center, and it was so amazing getting to see like this vision come to life of providing a space for people in this community here to love on each other and to teach one another and to try to empower students and people who use the community center, the computer classes, anything like that. And I just so admired every single person that I met there because they were loving, they were full of so much joy, and it's amazing. It was truly an amazing day, and it's made me realize that in my life, when I go back home from this trip, what I need to be doing is not worrying about the stuff in life, because the stuff, none of that matters. What matters instead is finding people that you love, finding what you are passionate about, and loving people and helping people. And just the fact also that Bariki means blessings, like to give blessings. I feel so blessed today. I feel like every single lady that I met there, every single person, all of my classmates on this trip too, everyone is a blessing in my life. And I hope to return the favor. It was just, it was so amazing. And when I was walking back to my hotel room just now, one of my classmates, she said, I think today's one of the best days of my life. And I thought about it and I'm like, me too. And it just, I feel rejuvenated and reminded about what really matters in life, which is family and who we love and how we love and how we help others. All of the small stuff that we get stressed about when we try to, I don't know, be successful or whatever in the US, like that, none of that matters. None of that matters. So yes, day 3 in Kenya, from the bottom of my heart, one of the greatest days of my entire life. And I feel so blessed and honored to have been able to meet everybody that we met today. And I know that this is going to be a day that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, because that's how deeply impacted I feel from it. So, yeah. Okay, it is day 4 in Kenya. We are on our way to see the schools. We're going to be seeing high schoolers and younger kids, like elementary school students. Yay! Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody feeling about going to see the schools today? Excited. Yay! Yes, we're bringing like toys and different donations and things to the kids. And yeah, ready to start the day. There's a cow! I think we're arriving to the school! Oh, they're all looking out the windows. And there's another building. Tate, what did you just tell me about my sunburn that I got on my neck? I said your neck looks better than that Yeah, apparently so. The back of my neck got a bit, I don't know if you can see it, sunburnt, but yeah, I'm doing my hair down today to prevent, hopefully. This is our second group. We split in 2, and we're going to the high school first. So we've got Shannon and Toma and Tate and Avery and Melanie, and then also me, and we're going to the high school first, and then we're going to be going to the elementary school.
And our group is the best group.
Oh, yes, we've got this. We've got this. We're going to be so awesome. Yay! We're all walking towards the high school, and I think Tate is carrying our bag of donations. We've got all sorts of good stuff. We've got markers, color pencils, all kinds of random goodies, and I think we also have brought some soccer balls too to give them. So here we go.
Like in the U.S., they got shin guards on, special shoes, and all this extra stuff. Free play.
Finding it. You're learning how to draw. Okay, so what is your name and what did you draw for us?
Okay, my name is Mashari, James Mashari.
James.
This one is a sunflower, and this one is a rose, which is growing in parts like you can face that.
Thank you so much, James. These are beautiful. Thank you.
Melanie! You in the middle. So what do I do? Hey!
Get in the middle of the circle and try to guess who the leader is. We started doing it first. We were following.
Nope. First guess wrong.
You got 2 more guesses. Nope.
2? Come on back in, Jane.
Nope, got 2 guesses. Nope, one more guess. Now we're meeting the younger kids and we're going to try to play a very big game of Duck, Duck, Goose. So it's a tagging game. And they could go around and tag us. Sorry.
There's something we are going to eat together.
I have made so many new friends. Hello, hello. Everybody say your name.
My name is Grace.
Grace. And we have, and what are your names?
Mary.
Hello, hello. Hi. All of my new friends. So the kids are all eating lunch now, and Dr. Gatau has taken us to the library. So we are about to walk in. I think you can see the sign there. Yes, we are walking in to see the library here at the school. All of the children are out here eating their lunch. And after we see the library, we're gonna go eat lunch. Everyone here is so amazing and sweet and wonderful. Oh, here is an Eastern Africa physical and political wall map. That's cool. And other pictures here. And then Clark University, Caribou. Oh, what a drawing on the wall.
So this is the art of those students. They did the drawing. Yeah, the adults wrote. You know, I am told they were here for about 5 days.
Yeah.
So every day they could come play with the children, then spare sometimes to do some painting and the like. So they left it back. And the school has really benefited from it. Students have been coming here, they borrow books from this, go to the other side and read, return the book, and it has been a very great help to us. In fact, our students are doing good. We are doing good at any reading. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Beautiful art. And it says, oh, it says, education is the key to success. Elimini Nguru. Hey guys! Hey guys!
Hi! Hey!
We're in the library.
We are in the library. This is the power duo right here.
The power duo, yeah. Books here, tons of books. Hi. Hi. We are, we are back at the community center for lunch. Wow, the school was so amazing. I don't even know where to start, except now I'm gonna go over this gate. But anyway, it's so amazing. I love it so much here. We got to play games with the little kids and with the high schoolers and got to get to know people. And this is just the best day. I love it. And you can also see that the V is done and the after of the community center. Hi. Hello. I'm doing a video for school. Hi. This is Dr. Gatao's mom. Hi. 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 And then here we have the V, so the kids can jump from tire to tire. And it looks super fun. And we did all of that yesterday. And now we are at the main building for the community center. And you can see they put over top of the bricks some more stuff. So, yeah, it's so great. It's so great.
They look really good.
Yes.
They look like they've always been there, don't they? Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm doing my vlog. What did you think of the
Amanda.
school? What did you think of the school?
Hey, I thought it was great. I thought that the children were really kind and welcoming, and they taught me some dancing and some clapping games, and they play some of the same games we do, like Duck Duck Goose and Monkey in the Middle, which we also did. And they're, you know, really bright and articulate and, engaged. It was great.
A great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What did you think, Professor Walker?
Hello.
This is our other professor on the trip with us, Professor Walker.
Good to see you guys. It was lovely. I loved being with the students. They were so sweet. Everybody in this culture is so warm and welcoming and genuine. And you can see the teachers, their affection for the students and the students' affection for us. And it was just really, really special time.
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you. Okay, and now we're gonna go in here for lunch.
Okay, update. Nobody from our group is in the community center. So we are going to try to walk back over to Dr. Gatau's mom's house. We're gonna go over to her mom's house to see if the food is over here and if the rest of our group is over here. Stay tuned. Update, we finally found everyone. They were at the bus and then we all walked over here to the community center. Hey Tate, hey Tate, hey. Now we're about to, hey Madeline, hey. And now we're eating lunch. They made us French fries and vegetables and everything. It all looks amazing. So we just finished our lunch and now there are some kids from the school who do a computer program here at the community center that are getting here. So we're ready to say hi to them. Hi. And I think they're all actually back here. So we're about to meet everybody. Yay. So we are now sitting with some of the students to learn about the computer programs. Hi. Hi. Hi everybody. Hi. Hi, I can't tell if the camera can see you because it's facing like that. Can you guys see yourself? Yes. Okay, hi. Hi. What's everybody's names?
My name is John Kumani.
John, okay.
My name is Brad Royal.
Okay.
My name is Massimo Maida.
Okay. And what's your name?
John Michelle.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Joseph Karato.
And then we have Monica. And then we have
My name is Grace Jerry.
Grace. Yes. And then of course I'm Amanda. So we're learning about what they are learning on the computer program. So now we are working on typing. Well, they're working on a PowerPoint about agriculture. Yes, a PowerPoint about agriculture. And then over here, Grace is practicing typing and has a thing to copy that she's typing.
I want you to join the
Oh. Did you take a picture?
Tunataka bado picha mingi.
Okay.
Do your dance.
Yes, with the, are you doing video now?
Yeah.
Okay. Grace taught me this.
Ready? Okay. Siba, ba, siba, ba, ba, siba, ba, siba. See you, see you, see gaga, see gaga, see gaga, see gaga. Sai body, elele, wa, wa, wa.
Yay!
So, we have had a very eventful day today. How does everybody feel?
Tired.
Very tired. Very tired.
But good.
Yes, tired but good. We went to the schools today. We went to the community center. We have learned so many dances, amazing music. We had dinner with all of the children, learned from the ladies who make jewelry and crochet things, and it's just so wonderful. So now we're headed back to the hotel. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are on our way to a flower farm. It's so exciting. And Dr. Gatau told us that we're gonna get to learn how to make bouquets of flowers that we can even take back to the US with us. So I'm so excited. Yay! We just arrived here to the flower farm. Hey, Grace. My mom would die if she was here. She's obsessed with flowers. Ooh, what are these? Beautiful. Don't worry, Mom. I'll take lots of pictures for you. Hi, Melanie. Are you excited to see the flowers?
I'm so excited. I love flowers.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm excited for the bouquet. I'm getting a bouquet.
Is it for yourself or for someone else?
Probably for my daughter.
Oh, she's
really
gonna love
proud
that.
of her, yeah.
She's gonna love that. Good morning.
Here now they are sorting the reject and removing the one. Yeah.
The reject?
Yeah. After that they look for any pest. That's why you see them. So when you take them to the auction or other things, with the insects, they are going to be safety. So you're not allowed to shoot them with pests. So after grading them, after sorting them, they come here and they arrange the sizes, different sizes, 60 centimeters, 40 centimeters, 35 centimeters. And they come from using then we lap them with slapping. Slapping, yeah. After that, after that we put on the wrap. Yeah.
There's no ice in the box.
Ice?
It's cold in the box.
No.
No.
Try hold one.
taken to the cold room for cooling. Yeah. But we don't have that. Right now we don't have the cold room.
So they don't have to stay cold, they just have to spend some time in the cold room and then they're okay.
In the cold room? Yeah, you put them in the cold room for some few hours and then you take them out. You pack them to the truck which is outside the cooling system, then to the airport. Waiting to be shipped.
Then the bottom of the plane is very cold. Yeah, right? It's all rinsed out there in the plane.
Yeah, then come in. That here is 25. 2,500.
Oh, got it. Okay. I know my
So I am here with David. He is in charge of the Precise Flowers farm here, and he's been showing us so much about the flowers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. What is your favorite part of having this business?
Yeah, Precise Flowers. Yeah.
What is the best thing that you love about this place?
Because we do a lot of flowers, and then we love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite thing you've ever done here?
My favorite things I ever done here. Nothing is left to have been done.
Okay.
Everything is quite good. Everything's moving in the right way. Yeah.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
So this is the pack house. We have learned that a lot of flowers and plants that are in here are grown at another location. They have a second farm that the weather is more conducive to growing different types of flowers, and so they bring them here, and this is where they do processing for flower orders and get everything ready to ship out. And here we are in this area where all of these beautiful flowers are able to grow here. It sounds like they have two different locations, and some flowers that do better in this type of weather down here, they are able to grow, and then they have another location where the weather is warmer, that they can grow other types of flowers. But here, these gardens are beautiful. Like, look at these. This is a real place. We also heard that they they ship flower orders all over the world. They have shipped everywhere from Canada, the United States, to the Middle East, to also, of course, locally here in Kenya. And then here, I love this, it says Precise in the grass, and this grass, y'all, this grass is so soft. It is like a pillow. I don't even know what this type of grass is, but whatever it is, it's amazing. Look how beautiful these are. They're so beautiful. Thank you so much for helping me. Thank you. That is amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. As a bonus surprise, while we're here, we have learned how to make bouquets and flower arrangements. And we each get to take one home. Some of these flowers are fresh and some of them are dried. Some people who have gotten the fresh ones, they're gonna try to dry them throughout the rest of the trip to see if we can bring them back to the US. I tried to get mostly, all of these are pretty much dried flowers, and they told me I can set them out in the sun just in case to see if they can dry a bit more before trying to take them back to the US. And this is going to make a lovely present for my mother. Oh, you have to really
Go for it. Yeah.
wait. Hold on. Wait.
You have to say what you're doing.
Okay. So just go.
Yeah, you have to first you have to remove the brother.
Okay.
You cut them without the brother and then you.
Oh, and then you put the. Okay. Okay.
Good.
Yay! Okay, and then we wrap it.
Simple as that.
Yay! Thank you. Okay, so we just got done at the flower farm. My hands are stained from some of the dye in the flowers, but it was so amazing and wonderful. And yeah, now we're going back to the hotel for some lunch. So we just arrived at this market that's local here, and we are not taking phones or money or anything else because it can be really crowded. So none of us are buying anything. We're just going to walk around and see what everyday life looks like in Kenya. I will be back later with some updates and reviews on how it went. So, update. While we were walking around the market, it started pouring rain, and none of us had our phones. So we all ran through the rain. I am now, bad day to wear white pants, but it's okay. I at least had my jacket on, but I did not get to zip it up. And my group, we had to hide under an awning of a random building while it was pouring rain.
Why don't you go back to that building?
Yeah.
Would that not be? I'm not going with you, but I'm just saying.
I'll go with you.
For content purposes. I will not be going back there. You'll need to imagine, people who are watching, all 5 of you, what it was like. But this is all of us. We made it. Hey, Avery has asked for a towel. We don't know. We don't know if they'll get it. Who knows? And then there's Tate.
Oh my God.
And then there's everybody else. And then we've also got Toma. Hey. Wow. They did give us tea, so we do have tea, which is quite exciting. And look at this little jar. It has sugar. You open it and then there's sugar, and you can put the sugar in the African tea. So really, it's fine. It's fine, but we're gonna try to warm up. This is the hotel that we've stopped at. I think we were supposed to meet government officials,
and we all are like this. So we will see how it goes.
I feel like a wet rat right now. I really do. This is a self. Oh no.
I thought you said wet V-A-C-K.
Oh.
Oh, that's no. I would never. Oh my god.
So anyway, we're having tea.
I'm so sorry. I did not say that. I promise. Rat.
Oh my god.
I feel like a wet rat. R-A-T-S.
I don't really need sunglasses anymore, I don't think. So, yeah. Well, here we are. Stay tuned for more updates. I will give a review later of the experience because we all had some very interesting conversations with people walking through the market. So I will talk about that a bit later. I'm gonna try to warm up with tea first. Okay, bye. Okay, so I've got Avery here and I've got Toma and Ella, and we were in the same group yesterday walking through the market, and I just wanted to ask y'all what you thought about when there were guys that were like walking up to us a lot, and I just wanted to hear from you guys about what your experience was like.
It was pretty uncomfortable, like especially like comments they made about our bodies. And I wasn't a fan of that.
No personal space.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
It was very overwhelming. There's a lot going on, and like some of the comments were a little strange.
Yeah, because they kept coming up to us because it was all ladies in our group, and they kept saying things about like which one of us they wanted to take or something. Yeah.
Except me for some reason.
No, not me either. Nobody wanted me. So.
Well, they still were talking about like our body, like saying like our shapes and stuff. Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh yeah.
Something
Yeah.
Think your life ought to tell it, not you don't have to tell everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was kind of a weird experience. I feel like this is our first like negative like thing from the trip. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It wasn't all negative. It was just those moments with like the men making comments. The rest of it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I liked how like I liked how busy it was, like in the sense that it felt like there was a big community. I liked that aspect of it.
Like, the little girl who came up was just so nervous, just held out her hand.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
We had some good interactions too.
Yeah, there were some good ones. Yeah, it was just really interesting because it was, and then we all got caught in the rain.
That was awful.
We went to a house and got under the gutter, like the awning. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, it was crazy. Hey everybody! Hi! Hi everybody! Hi everybody! We have just left Kanangop and we are on our way to Narok. I cannot believe that we are halfway through our trip. That feels crazy. It feels both like it's been just a few days and also like it's been a few months, which is, time is weird. But yeah, I got a little bit of a cold yesterday from running outside in the rain, but luckily Grace was super helpful and I have learned some really cool Kenyan traditions for, hi Jumbo! Some really cool, oh gosh, I have to close the window. I basically closed it.
So this is Naivasha. Someone, remember when we went to the market, so someone was saying, I'm from Naivasha. Was that that?
So anyway, I learned some pretty cool Kenyan traditions for how to treat a cold. Basically, Grace gave me these tropical mint candies that are very similar to how Jolly Ranchers are in the US, but it's mint flavored. and we put it in this cup of like boiling hot water, and as it melted and disintegrated into the water, it kind of had this minty vapor that it's like you breathe it in and it helps to clear out your sinuses. So that was extremely helpful. And then I got some Benadryl from Professor Walker to help me sleep. So I'm actually feeling much better today, and I've got some more cold medicine and things, but I feel a lot better. So yeah, we're on our way to Nara.
Is it our 50s? Okay.
Everybody wanna come back.
Of course.
So in this region, we are sitting on the floor of the Rift Valley, and we have the man-made, and we have the man-made lakes.
Give us a walk all the way down.
No, okay, let me try this. So we have the man-made lakes, and the man-made lakes means some of the lakes don't have any outlets, but they only have the inlets. They are freshwater lakes, so we do harvest fish in those lakes. So this area, they fish from the lakes and they feed the community, and they are able to sell out. So we have, from this area, we have 3 lakes. We have the Crater Lake, we have Lake Naivasha, the main lake, and we have Oloiden Lake. And then we have one called the Crater Lake, which is around Lake Karim, and it is so secluded that you can hike around the rim, and down there is a cliff. It is,
that's cool.
The land is high, and then it is down there. It's not like the way you can see. Extreme edge is a lake. You will be able to see the masses of the waters. Then when it can you see giraffes in the back behind those buildings? So this is also a wildlife area. We have the KWS, that is the Kenya Wildlife Services. Animals are allowed to roam anywhere, so you'll find on the way we might have, this is a wildlife crossing zone. So everybody must adhere to that. We have the grazers, but we don't have the carnivores. Like we don't have lions in this region. We don't have leopards. We don't have cheetahs because the vegetation doesn't allow them. We don't have rhinos. We don't have elephants in this region. But we have a lot of zebras, waterbuck, giraffes. Do you see one?
No, I'm looking now.
You will.
I was like, okay, I'm seeing my first zebra. I just
do you?
No,
No,
not yet.
You will see so many until you get tired of them.
No, not possible.
So when you use this road on our right, it takes us to the South Lake. We call them the road is not for everyone. Okay, so that road takes you to the South Lake side. The hotels are, and they have this. They share the shores of the lake.
Okay. Oh, they can see it's a view.
Yeah,
like
from the
Lake
hotel
View
you can
Roads.
view. Can you
Got
see
it.
the extreme after the trees? Just beyond the trees, you'll be able to see. That is so Naivasha is very known for the good weather. So we harvest a lot of crops, a lot of potatoes, cabbage, the same way with Kinago, the other side of Kinago. So this is also an agricultural part of the land, the most nutritious soils, and then having the fresh lakes where you can harvest water to use in your farms. The flowers you get from, I think from even in the US or something like that, most of them are grown here. So we have also flower farms along these. We also have farmers who grew export crops like the peas. You do the cowpeas, the chickpeas, and the green vegetables. Yeah, some of them are grown here, and then they're exported out of the country. We have one common tree. It's called yellowback acacia. It is on your right.
The thorn one, right?
Yes. Can you see that tree? Those kind of bush? Yes, and they are very good for, it's a very good tree for the giraffes because they browse from them. So one of the iconic picture to tell you you're in Africa is a sunset and the acacia. Yeah. Okay, so we have the flat-topped acacia where the giraffes have been able to graze from the below. So it is flat on the side, and then it grows round and round and round. But for here, because the giraffes, it's not like it's a place for the giraffes, so you'll find all those in different types. Okay. When you go to the Masai Mara, you realize that we have the same type of acacia, but in different shapes. Okay?
Okay, so we have stopped at Buffalo Mall on the way to Narok, and we're going to be eating lunch. Yay! Lunchtime. Wait, Tate, Melody, lunchtime. We're getting lunch here, and then we're going to be able to walk around and look at some different shopping things as well. So this is the lunch that they gave us. We've got greens, similar to what we've had this whole time so far. If it's anything like what we had in Kanagop, I will be obsessed with these. And then there's rice. And then I think this is a pasta salad. And then like beans or something like that. And then I think this is, woo! I think there's chicken too. Okay. And special sauce. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick.
There's
Gonna try.
corn in it.
There's corn in it?
Yeah, like pinto beans.
It's beans and corn. Okay. Okay, so first I'll try the greens. These are good. It's a bit of a different texture than the spinach that we've been getting so far, but still very, very good.
I feel like easier.
Rice.
You know, you just wet it a little bit, let it go. Yeah.
This is really good rice. Okay. I think this is like pasta salad.
Those are rough adolescents.
Really good. And then we've got the beans and corn mixture here. Whoa. Whoa.
Good, right? It's seasoned nicely, yeah.
This is really good. Yeah. Whoa. Surprising, coming in clutch. I did not think this was going to be one of my favorite things, but I really like it.
This is my first meal with Amanda.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is your first meal with
It's
me?
very exciting, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I think
I'm here
Amanda-
for the commentary.
I think Amanda's a woo.
What does that
She's
mean?
got a lot of woo.
Yeah, you got a lot of woo.
What does that
Did you
mean?
hear us talking about?
I'm a woo?
Yeah, you got a lot of enthusiasm, energy.
Oh, thanks.
It's one of the Clifton strengths on the Clifton sort of personality test.
Okay,
One
thank
of
you.
the strengths is woo.
Chicken.
I wonder if they curry.
Turmeric does that. Yeah. Is it turmeric?
Mm-hmm.
Probably it doesn't have a strong flavor that I can identify.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Grayson Dr. Fieldo.
Y'all, we just saw a baboon crossing the road.
What? I'm trying to see if there's any others. There's another one! That's a baboon! There's baboons. Oh, there's another baboon! Ah!
Those are baboons.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's so cool! Tennessee.
Yeah. No, I just saw. So these guys stopped at our van and they are selling all of us safari hats. I have bought Jumbo Kenya with a giraffe and a tree. Ella just bought Hakuna Matata with elephants. Everybody else is trying them on. So
The first guy had
He's
small.
got some more over there. You know what this
they were
looks
just
like?
like standing outside our door. This is so funny.
You know what it looks like? Cowboy hat.
Low key, it's like a
Throwback.
cowboy. Low key,
Throwback. Yeah.
not the cowboy hat.
Was this a good purchase, you think? Was this an okay purchase?
I think this was a really good purchase. I think these were really great purchases.
I'm gonna turn around, and if tape doesn't last, then maybe I'll.
You know what? Yeah. Yes.
Is it tight enough?
That one better?
Let's see that.
I think it's better. I think it suits me better.
See that one?
That one is better.
Oh, is it there? I actually really like that one.
What an experience.
I have a big green one, but it flaps out so far.
So we have just arrived at our next hotel at the Mara Frontier Hotel here in Narok, and we're heading up to our rooms. Yay! So I am showing footage right now of my hotel room in Narok because this was pretty much mostly what I saw, unfortunately, for a couple days out of the trip. So I had thought that I was feeling better the day that we got there, and then by the time it was dinner, I just started feeling way worse. Headache, stomach ache, body aches, pretty sure I had a fever, and I wound up just staying in my room hoping that I would feel better, but unfortunately, because I did not, I had to go to the hospital in Narok. So, you know, we talked in our class a lot about the UN United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and one of them was promoting health of people. I thought that I would be learning about the healthcare system from more of a macro lens, but it turns out I experienced it on an extremely personal level. Of course, because I was very out of it and sick, I did not get any footage of the hospital that I went to in Narok, but I will say that it was, you know, if you're gonna have an experience of having to go to a hospital, I do think that it happened in the best way possible with the most caring and helpful people on the trip. Professor Walker, Dr. Gatau, Grace, all of the people who were involved with our trip, International SOS from the university, the doctor from the hospital, everyone was phenomenal. And it turns out that I had a bacterial infection that came from me not being very smart on the trip by using tap water to brush my teeth. I had known that we were not supposed to drink tap water, and unfortunately, I did not think about using the tap water to brush my teeth. So,
It caused a horrible bacterial infection. Y'all, if you go anywhere overseas where there is any type of risk of drinking tap water, please make sure to also just not use tap water for anything, even if it's just to brush your teeth, because from experience, it can cause horrible, horrible pain and illness. But luckily, the doctor from the hospital was phenomenal. He prescribed me like, I think 3 or 4 different antibiotics that I took throughout the rest of the trip. And by the time that we got a few days later, I was feeling fantastic. So I don't have too much footage from during that time.
However, despite having the illness, unexpected field trip, I guess, to the hospital and everything else, overall, this trip to Kenya was the most life-changing trip. And I feel so fortunate and so blessed to have the opportunity to have been able to go on this. Going to Kenya, seeing the people there, and learning about things like the Ubuntu philosophy that has to do with how we are all connected to each other rather than thinking of ourselves as only individuals. It was all very eye-opening for me. It made me think about my own culture here in the United States and how often we're very individualistic. It made me reevaluate all of my values that I want to carry forward, not just in my personal life, but also in my practice as a social worker. I want to find ways to help people have a sense of community, because going on a trip like this has made me realize the true value of community and loving one another. It also has made me have even more of a love of music and dancing and singing. So, Asante Sana, Kenya. And by the way, here's a little sneak peek of some footage from our safaris at the end of the trip. Thank you. Hey, so guess where we are? We are on our way to our first game drive today. The game drive is basically a safari. Now tomorrow we have a full day safari, but today we're only going for a couple of hours before we get checked into our hotel and have dinner. So this is who all is in my truck. We've got... We're about to start seeing animals.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Talk about the definition of raise the roof. The roof is raised up. It used to be connected here to the top of the vehicle, but now it is up. Hey! And then we see everybody back there in other cars.
Hi.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Amanda. Check out the impalas.
So cool. It's so weird to be standing in a vehicle and we're just watching these animals in a field.